Okay guys, I've done some videos and we had done a tour of this, but you can see we've had to add insulation. As soon as we got the chicks, we had a cold snap come through. This down here is also temporary. That's got regular, fluffy insulation like you'd put in your wall. And then we've attached this rigid on these two sides. We'd already moved the coop so it was on the south east side of the house so that, northwest winds wouldn't get it. But you'll see we've got lights and a space heater and everything else trying to keep these guys warm, which I'm doing. I've got a thermometer that reads in the house so we know exactly how warm it is in the coldest part of the coop. And so this is kind of some of the warmer parts of the coop. I was asked for some pictures of the chicks. Now the chicks you're looking at here in front, these three, 4 or 5 of them. Well, no, this is a Rhode Island Red back here. These are our mystery pullets. Bought those at Tractor Supply today. I bought 10 of them. I can't see their ears well enough to determine what color their eggs are going to be, but as you can see, they're a fairly calm bird. Kind of like those. But they sleep a lot compared to the others. I was a little worried that they were sickly, but as soon as you touch them, they pop up like, hey, what are you doing? It's like, hey, you disturbed my sleep. I think I'll just go back to sleep on your hand. Now, in the back there, what looks like a brown leghorn is one of my daughter's Easter eggers. This is an Easter egger from Cackle Hatchery. Easter eggers from Cackle are a hybrid, so we don't have the Americanan issues with beaks. Here is 2 more of her Easter eggers. Now, these 2 look like lavenders. You can see them running away from me. There's another Rhode Island Red. I got 10 of those in here. And you can see it pecking me. We've always loved our Rhode Island Reds. They're slightly more aggressive than some other breeds. We don't mind that because they free range. So we want a kind of tough cookie. This is another Easter egger. Looks very similar to the other one that looks just like a brown leghorn. This one doesn't look just like a brown leghorn. Here's another. I have no idea what happened. My phone just decided to shut off. We buy these bird feeders regularly. This particular one was bought last year. It was used for waterfowl and then disinfected for use this year. Well, the waterfowl made such an unholy mess that we didn't notice that with the perches on here, it was making a terrible mess. So you can see there's actually wasted food on the bottom. And I know I said that I didn't have wasted food. I was shocked yesterday when I went to clean out the cage and there was just food everywhere. So about 10 or 15 minutes ago, I took some, in one of my little Rhode Island Reds, I took some heavy wire cutters and I took the perches off. I think that'll get it back. Boy, I'll tell you what, these are supposed to be all pullets, but they are some just right in your face little birdies. I have to keep an eye on them. They're going to end up jumping out. I'm used to these guys here, my Rhode Island Reds being my more aggressive birds. But they're not aggressive. I shouldn't say aggressive. As babies, it actually makes them, for me, easier to take care of. Because they come right out and say, hey, what are you doing in my house? And you know that they're fine. You know they're happy and healthy. The quieter hide-in-the-back birds worry me because, as I was saying, the quieter hide-in-the-back birds bother me because it's far more easy for them to get into a problem without me knowing it right away. So, that's our birds. I hope you got to see enough of everybody. I didn't try to show the Light Brahmas off too much because this video compilation was kind of for the lady who those are going to. I'm going to hold this guy up. He's fussing. Here, get warm. Doesn't even open his eyes. Just running around. Alright, and here's some of them doing their little chick business.